Carson Hocevar finally opened up about racing Cleetus McFarland, but what he revealed wasn't just about one race. It was about why one YouTuber is suddenly becoming one of the biggest stories in short track racing, why NASCAR stars are excited instead of skeptical, and why Erik Jones believes this could bring thousands of brand new fans to one of America's most historic racetracks. Just a few months ago, most people were talking about Cleetus McFarland's NASCAR journey. Now, Cup Series drivers are talking about what his next move could mean for the entire short-track racing world. And once you hear what Carson Hocevar and Erik Jones had to say, you'll understand why this event has everyone paying attention. So make sure you watch until the very end, because their comments reveal why this could become one of the biggest short-track weekends of the year. Cleetus McFarland's racing career has been moving forward faster than almost anyone expected. After gaining experience in ARCA competition and continuing to improve behind the wheel, Garrett Mitchell, better known as Cleetus McFarland, is now taking another important step by entering super late model competition. His next destination will be Berlin Raceway in Michigan, where he'll compete in the famous battle at Berlin on August 12, before returning just 3 days later for the inaugural Cleetus McFarland Late Model Series event on August 15. The first race will pay $40,000 to the winner, while the second offers another $20,000, creating one of the biggest weeks of racing the track has seen in years. But the biggest story isn't just that Cleetus is racing, it's who wants to race against him. Berlin Raceway isn't just another short track. It's the home track of NASCAR Cup Series drivers Erik Jones and Carson Hocevar. Both drivers have spent years racing there, and both understand exactly what this event could mean for the future of short track racing. When Erik Jones was asked about Cleetus bringing his fans to Berlin Raceway, he didn't hesitate. He said, "Yeah, I think that's great. For him and what he's been doing with the short track world and bringing people out, I know what they're expecting up at Berlin as far as the crowd, and it's going to be pretty astronomical, and it's neat to see." That wasn't just a polite compliment. Jones has watched local short tracks struggle to attract new audiences over the years. So seeing someone introduce thousands of younger fans to grassroots racing is something he genuinely appreciates. He continued by saying, "It's not only neat to see at a place like Berlin, which obviously is close to me and means a lot to me, but everywhere around the country, and the places that he has brought some energy." That word, energy, may be the biggest reason this story matters. Cleetus doesn't simply enter races. He creates events. His audience follows him wherever he competes, whether it's Crown Vic races at Freedom Factory or NASCAR weekends. Every appearance brings cameras, social media attention, and fans who might never have visited a short track before. Jones believes that's exactly what Berlin Raceway needs. He explained, "I think it's great just for the tracks and the attention he brings to it, and maybe getting people that would have never went to a place like Berlin to say, 'Hey, he's coming out. I know him. I watch him,' to go out and see the track. I think that's awesome." That's a pretty significant endorsement from a NASCAR Cup Series winner. But then came Carson Hocevar's reaction. Unlike Jones, Hocevar isn't just another competitor. He's actually friends with Cleetus. The two have spent time together at Freedom Factory, and Hocevar has participated in several of Cleetus's events over the past few years. Their friendship has become even more visible this season after Cleetus surprised Hocevar by calling into his Talladega victory press conference to congratulate him. So when Hocevar was asked about Cleetus coming to Berlin, his answer immediately caught everyone's attention. He said, "It's really big for Berlin. Actually, I don't know if it's as big for that place as much as it is big for super late model racing in general. This adds a degree of healthiness to this kind of racing." That's a powerful statement. Hocevar wasn't talking about one race. He was talking about the entire sport. His point was simple. If one creator can bring thousands of new fans into super late model racing, that's good news for drivers, racetracks, promoters, and future events across the country. Then, Hocevar delivered the funniest quote of the interview. Laughing, he said, "I'm actually pissed at him. He made that a Saturday show and I'm racing that night in the Cup car. I could have made it otherwise, asshole." Of course, everyone understood he was joking. In reality, Hocevar wishes he could have raced alongside his friend. Instead, NASCAR Cup Series responsibilities will keep him away from the August 15 event. Even so, he couldn't hide his excitement about what was coming. He added, "This is going to be really good. They are going to pack that place out more than they did for Money in the Bank, and it's so big for that kind of racing." That's an impressive prediction, considering Money in the Bank has already become one of Berlin Raceway's biggest annual events. If Hocevar is right, Cleetus could help create one of the largest crowds the facility has seen in years. And that's exactly why so many people inside racing are paying attention. For years, NASCAR and local tracks have searched for new ways to attract younger audiences. Cleetus has already shown he can do that naturally. His fans don't just watch his YouTube videos. They buy tickets, they travel, they fill grandstands. Now those fans will experience one of the Midwest's premier short tracks while watching some of the best super late model drivers in the country compete. And for Cleetus himself, it's another chance to prove he's serious about becoming a better race car driver while also helping grow the sport. This won't be an easy challenge. The battle at Berlin attracts elite competition every year, including experienced short-track veterans and NASCAR stars who know every inch of the track. Cleetus understands he'll be racing against some of the toughest drivers in the country, but judging by the reactions from Erik Jones and Carson Hocevar, nobody is focused on whether he wins. They're focused on what his presence brings to the sport. If Berlin Raceway is packed in August like everyone expects, this could become a blueprint for future events across the country. And that's why this story is much bigger than one driver entering one race. If you enjoyed today's update, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to NASCAR Nation News, and turn on notifications so you never miss the biggest NASCAR stories and breaking news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.